Yo, AB Academy, what's going on? It's your boy Avery B. As you can see from today's title is gonna be "Don't Waste Your 20s, Bro." You know what I'm saying? I know y'all like, AB, how you gonna tell me not to waste my 20s and you not even out of your 20s? Great question, bro. So I just came across this video on YouTube, and y'all love when I do reactions. So we about to react to a guy. I never watched it before. He said 29 harsh truths I wish I knew before 29. I just read that shit all wrong. Y'all see it. 29 harsh truth I know at 29, but I wish I knew at 20. So I interpreted that as not to waste your 20s, bro. So we about to listen to his harsh truths, and we about to see if we wasting our lives, bro. You feel me? And then if we is, then we about to turn it around right now today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, bro. Road to 40,000 subscribers. Appreciate everybody for tapping in the AB Academy. Let's get right into it.
Last month was my 29th birthday. Here are all the things I know at 29, but wish I knew at 20. Starting with, number 1, view your life as a book and you as the author. The most powerful stories are the ones we tell ourselves. Your thoughts can either empower you or hold you back. When you realize this, your life becomes a series of decisions that you get to make, rather than a series of random events that are happening to you. Know that at any moment, you can write a new chapter, add a plot twist, pivot genres, or completely destroy the book and write a new one.
You are the controller of your life. That is a totally fact, bro.
Next, you need to be a little delulu if you want to accomplish big things. People who are always realistic will never see opportunities because they never push the boundaries.
Optimism.
They get stuck in analysis paralysis. They try to plan and strategize the perfect solution, and they'll say they're just being practical, but this is all just fear in disguise. The most successful people break all the rules. They're delusional enough to think that they can achieve the impossible. Most of the time they don't, but once in a while they do. And all you need is one time to change your life. Next, forgive your parents. Don't hold on to grudges with them for too long. It just isn't worth it. Sometimes we forget that they're just children in older bodies. There's no rule book or guide to life. Everyone is just figuring it out as they go. Next, enjoy being lost in life. Being lost in life can be a very scary thing because it's an uncomfortable stage where your past self is gone and you haven't really met your new self yet. When I was 22, I was absolutely terrified because I felt lost in my career. I didn't want to work on Wall Street anymore, but I didn't know what I wanted to do. I just wish I knew how to reframe this period in my life while it was happening, where instead of just seeing being lost as a really bad thing, I can see it as an exciting process of just meeting my new self. Wow. Next, you have to build your own dreams, or someone else will hire you to build theirs. There's nothing wrong with either.
Before you get into it, bro, what I be saying, bro, if you won't jump off and take that risk, you're gonna work for somebody who did. That's a fact.
Decision, as long as you're okay with it. But if you want to achieve your financial dreams, but you're not really sure what you need to do next, I created a free 5-question multiple choice quiz that'll help you customize your personalized wealth plan. It's completely free. Get your wealth plan with the link below. Next, no one knows what they're doing. Not your boss, not your coworkers, or that really successful friend. People are just really good at making things up and figuring things out as they go. And that's completely fine. No one has a manual on how to do life. You didn't miss any lectures. So stop stressing about whether you're doing the right thing and stop doubting yourself. Just focus on pointing your compass in the right direction and keep on walking.
He put me on game too, bro. I like watching videos like these, bro, because I literally be thinking about it in the context of my life, and I need y'all to do the same thing, bro. You feel me? Y'all watching this with AB right now. Put it into the context of your life.
If there are no right answers, who's to say you're wrong? Next, always apply the 7x7 rule. Basically, if it's not gonna
I don't know the 7x7 rule. This is new. Let's see what it means.
Matter in 7 years, don't spend more than 7 minutes being upset about it.
Damn.
Most of the things you're stressing and worrying about right now will not matter in a year, let alone 7.
Wow.
We often blow things out of proportion because it's hard to detach from the moment. But if you zoom out, chances are it really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of life. Next, spending more time with your loved ones is never a waste of time. I've never once regretted spending more time with my family because I know time with them is precious and limited, because many of them will either pass away, either too soon or before you're ready. Next, more information is not the answer to your problems. If all it took was information to get rich, we'd all be billionaires. There comes a point when research is just a fancy word for procrastination. What we all need to actually do more of is executing, taking action. So when you're done with this video, I want you to stop passively watching and implement at least 3 lessons from it into your life.
Yeah, I hear him now.
The life that you want is just on the other side of action. Next, invest in your body or your body will steal your time and money. It's significantly cheaper to take care of your health when you're young. If your body starts to decline when you're older, it's gonna be very expensive to fix it, both in time and money. If you really wanna build long-term wealth, start with a healthy diet and consistent exercise. Next, a quote from The Office that always touches my heart is when Andy says, "I wish there was a way to know you were in the good old days before you've actually left them."
Shit.
A lot of what you take for granted in life is part of what you'll one day call the good old days. So take a minute and appreciate that you're living in them now. Stop being so busy stressing about the future.
I want to touch on that, bro. That is a bar. That is an actual bar. I could attest to that personally, and I know y'all could too. Think about a time in the past where, while it was happening, you was just living life, or you was just like, you know what I'm saying? You could have been stressing, you know what I'm saying? Think of school, you feel me? Like, but now when we think about it, we be like, damn, that shit was fire. That was the good old days, bro. Like, da 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 da. Bro, understand that you in the good old days right now too, bro. You feel me? Enjoy the moment, live in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Fall in love with right now, because once you get to where you want to be, you gonna look at it like, damn, bro, that was cool. Like, it was hard back then, but it was cool. That's what I feel like he's saying.
You're wasting the present. Next, everything in life is a trade-off. Choosing to work late may help your career, but you'll spend less time with your loved ones. Saving and investing money for retirement is smart, but you'll have to skip out on that fancy vacation this summer. Everything comes at the cost of something else in one way or another. It's up to you to decide for yourself what price you're willing to pay. Next, people will come and go throughout your life. Accept it for what it is and be happy with those who choose to stick around. But this goes both ways, like when you're leaving other people's lives. Don't feel obligated to keep in touch with every person you're friends with. It's completely okay to let go of what no longer serves you.
That boy
Next,
talking.
completion doesn't exist. Humans tend to always look for finish lines. Like you think that there's gonna be a moment in life when you have everything. Enough money, enough love, enough relationships, and only then will you be happy and fulfilled. But the puzzle can never be completed, and you'll never have all the pieces. Happiness is a practice, not a destination.
Wow.
Next, scarcity is one of the worst types of programming that we grew up with.
Ooh,
When you
he
believe
talking.
options and opportunities are limited, you'll desperately cling on to jobs that you hate, toxic relationships, and self-doubt. But the world is abundant. There is plenty of resources and opportunities to go around. All you need to do is show up with your true self and demand the world. Next, you don't need most of the material things you want. You just justify buying them by saying they'll improve your life. But if materialism actually made us feel better, our mental health wouldn't be getting worse. And speaking of mental health, I want to talk about something personal. Like many of you, I didn't grow up with money.
Today's sponsor.
My parents did everything they could to save. And I realized that growing
knew
up
it.
without
Today's
money,
sponsor.
you start this video. Next, stop waiting to feel like it. I used to wait for the perfect moment to tackle
Just do
a
it.
goal. Like I would wait until I
Just
felt
do it.
inspired or was in the right mood. But one day or someday will turn into never because the perfect moment doesn't exist. Life will always throw curveballs at you. Your car could break down, someone gets sick, you could get laid off. So stop ruining your future self just because your present self wants to wait for a time that may never come. Next, do 1% less of the bad things and 1% more of the good things.
Okay.
Every day you make a series of choices that would either get you closer to or further away from the life.
See,
you
bro,
want. For
now I like watching these videos. I'm learning too, bro. You feel me? There's somebody who's older than me who's talking about his experiences. I love that type of stuff, bro.
instance, if you want to start a side hustle to make extra money, choose to do 1% less of what's holding you back, like watching 30 minutes less of TV at night, and 1% more of what will get you closer, like spending 30 minutes on your project every day. Over time, your efforts will compound. Next, when
I
you
like
want
that. I like that. Do 1% less of the things that hold you back. I need everybody right now. Comment something that you can stop doing that'll get you further in life. I'll start. For me, bro, I could, when I go to sleep, I be on my phone. You know what I'm saying? Or I cut on my TV and watch a whole Netflix. Not Netflix, I'm bullshitting. I watch a whole YouTube documentary. You feel me? I like to watch documentaries on YouTube. They be interesting as hell. But I do that right before sleep. If I didn't do that, I'd probably get to sleep faster, thus waking up in a better mood. That's something that I could do to improve my life. What's something that you could do? Put it in the
ask
comments.
for it. And when you don't hear back, follow up. The absolute worst thing that can happen when you ask is they say no.
Damn,
but
hold
if
on.
you never
That's a
ask,
bar.
you'll always have the
That's a
absolute
bar.
worst.
That's a bar, bro.
Ask for it. Over time, your efforts will compound. Next, when you want something, ask for it. And when you don't hear back, follow up. The absolute worst thing that can happen when you ask is they say no. But if you never ask, you'll always have the absolute worst thing. Remember, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain when you ask for what you want. Next, mental energy is one of your most valuable resources. People are gonna try to steal it, drain it, and suck it up every second that you're awake. You need to protect it for things that actually matter. Set boundaries to keep yourself sane. Prioritize tasks that yield the greatest results and say no to things that don't serve you.
That's a fact,
Next,
bro.
you will work hard early in life or late.
That's a fact, bro. Let me elaborate on that. Hold on, he's still talking. Bro, your energy is a finite resource, bro. That's why when I wake up in the morning, I want to get everything done ASAP. Because throughout the day, my energy just going lower and lower and lower. So when you wake up, bro, don't waste that time on social media. Don't waste that time talking to people. Don't waste that time doing crazy shit, bro. Because that's going to be your most energy throughout the day. You feel me? That's what I got from that.
And say no to things that don't serve you. Next, you will work hard early in life or late in life, but you will have to work hard either way. If you don't put in the work when you're young, hard work doesn't go away. It just comes later, at a more inconvenient time when you're older. Do your hardest work early on so you can enjoy
Well, you
the
got less
rewards
responsibilities.
later. If it's something you can figure out, don't complain. If you're not happy with your life, it's up to you to change it. Don't complain about your problems without doing anything to fix them.
Facts.
If you want a different result going forward, then you have to make different choices today. No one is going to do it for you. Save yourself and make your life the way you want it to be. Next, your life can change in 2 seconds. You never know when it's going to be the last time you watch a movie with a friend, tell a story to your kid, say goodbye to a loved one, or eat a meal with your siblings. Hug, love, and embrace your people with your heart, and always let them be the first to let go. Next, always trust the coin. If you need to make a tough decision and you have 2
Damn, that was scary.
choose,
What the fuck he talking, bro?
goodbye to a loved one or eat
OMG.
a meal with your siblings. Hug, love, and embrace your people with your heart.
Damn.
And always let them be the first to let go. Next, always trust the coin. If you need to make a tough decision and you have 2 options, but you aren't sure which one to choose, just flip a coin and watch your reaction. While the coin is in the air, you're naturally gonna hope that it lands on one side over the other. That's the choice you should go with, regardless of which side the coin actually lands on.
Wow.
Next, start adding the word yet to the end of certain sentences. Like, I can't do this becomes I can't do this yet. I'm not ready becomes I'm not ready yet. Adding the word yet reminds you that you can achieve anything if you want it badly enough.
100%.
Next, not taking enough risk turns into regrets. Don't be afraid to take more calculated risk when you're younger. You will have more than enough time to rebound if it doesn't work out. Taking risk is like eating a super mushroom in Mario. It's gonna help you level up in life faster. If you don't take any risk, life will get boring and you'll regret it when you're 70 years old and you're sitting in a cubicle.
Want that bad,
Next,
take
how
a
you
risk.
start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. If you begin your day with activities that offer instant gratification, like watching TikTok videos or
What the fuck I just say? On me, I just said that in this video.
you will have less energy and motivation and be less productive. Instead, start your day with a physical activity, like walking your dog, exercising, or running errands. Doing this can make all the difference. Next, the only person you should feel obligated to say yes to is yourself. You don't have to say yes to every hangout you get invited to or every opportunity that you see. You don't have to say yes to things just because you don't want to seem rude. Understand that every time you say yes to something that you don't really want, you're just saying no to yourself. Next, the true benefit of money is not buying fancy cars, designer clothes, or mansions. The true benefit is to use it to buy time and freedom. Money gives you the freedom to choose what to do with your life and your time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. Once you spend it on something, you'll never get it back. So use money as a tool to buy more free time. Which leads me to something that you've got to start accepting. And it's that even if you're doing all these things, sometimes you might feel like you're still not doing enough. And that might be because you don't know these 6 middle-class habits that are keeping you poor. Click here to find out if you're
W video, bro. Like I told y'all, that's my first time watching it. I was thoroughly impressed. I knew I was gonna like it from the title though, you know what I'm saying? That's how it be. So comment down below. I hope you did the comment question of the day. I asked y'all a question earlier, man. Make sure y'all comment. If y'all like these videos, comment. Make sure you tell me y'all like these videos and I'll pump out some more. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Road to a 40.